Oh, Monster Road Trip. I think that's the third one that I have. Okay. It's an online right here. Yes. Yay! Yay! How many of you are there? Just me. We'll do the full game. Wow. Ah, Camp Spooky. The stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away and everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. I played quite a bit of it with a friend and voice acted stuff. It was pretty fun. Oh yeah, I just voice acted that entire last bit of it. And for us, it did. Choose a player. I played a little Frankenstein girl last time. We're gonna play cool fire chick this time, I think. Oh, nope. Custom name. Mythos. I wonder if I could put Mythos the... Oh, damn it. Nope, I can't put second either. Damn. Mythos Jr.? Mythos Jr. Don't you have to have access to multiple packs of characters? Is that a thing? I don't know. As far as I'm aware, it's just these four.
Let's do this.
Like, I think you can switch this group. Oh, damn. I didn't know that. Orgy? Campfire songbook. Is there anything? Magma trekking boots, recorder, Sudoku Rubik's Cube sounds like a literal torture device. Totally fine ukulele. Let's do the magma trekking boots. And then we'll do orgy etiquette, because why not? Let's do totally fine ukulele as well. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. Damn straight. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Oh? Close to last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Johima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculester Hewlett Packard version 1.1, a library computer had to become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, 20, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien's back, sweet. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Who is this Dia de los Muertos guy? He's so cute. And Milo Belladonna, 23, question mark? A Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who is profoundly in love with life and all of its earthly pleasure. Milo's design goes hard for sure. Oh my god. I was gonna say, obviously we're romancing Damon, but I think I want to romance Death Boy. That's so cute. He's so cute! Her name's Dahlia, apparently. She's a warmonger. Which is very funny because she's bigger than Damien. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Oh, okay. Which of these animals do you like the most? Tamagotchis? Peacocks. Chickens, they can kill you. Badgers, they don't give a fuck about anything. Crocodiles, especially when they're thrown at me. Oh my god. Tamagotchis are very fun, but like, legit though, I do actually really like peacocks. Oh shit. Yes! Ah, wait, hold on. What kind of voice do I want to give him? I can't give him like the deep, like, hey. Ah, the majestic peacock. It's one of my favorite animals as well. I love their color palette, their regality, and their name includes one of my favorite things to put in my mouth. Peas. They're a delicious and healthy snack, don't you agree, Mythos Jr.? What? What did you think I was going to say? I also love peas, which is fair. Thinking step on me after she squeezes the life out of me and throws me through a wall, to be honest. We only had 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh dear. Okay. Well, this is all new to me, so I have no clue what you would need to romance Milo. I'm gonna assume it's some mix of, like, charm and creativity. My charm is the lowest right now. Let's do charm. Is that a fighting arena? That day at the Camp Dome, you all play the classic children's game, The Floor is Lava with a twist. The floor is literally lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, you know, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Mythos Jr., your hair looks great. It does! You gain +2 charm from a nice compliment. Sweet dreams, fam. Much love. Yeah, sweet dreams. Have fun with your baby and all that stuff when you wake up. But for now, get some good dreams. Capture the flag. Truly the dodgeball of Camp Spooky. Jesus Christ. Alright, Team Blue. Who's ready to go hard and crush Team Red into the ground where they belong? Calculaster Hewlett-Packard, reporting for duty to defend my team, friend Dahlia. Doing it for the gram.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, pre-game selfie time. Not to be confused with mid or post-game selfies. Everyone say Team Blue. Team Blue! Wait, friends, Team Blue. Look in the background of this selfie, behind us, trying to steal our flag. Is that? Oh my god, he's so fucking cute. Oh my god, he's a tiny little archer. He's a tiny little archer man. Oh my fucking god. Oh shoot, looks like you caught me. That's right, Team Red will be crushing to the ground where you belong. Wait, Batness doesn't seem super concerned. Why doesn't Batness seem super concerned? Oh, maybe because I was only the diversion and much deeper plan is already in motion. A plan you will never be able to stop.
Saved by the Deus Ex Machina.
You see, Team Red has had a mole hiding in your team this entire time. Little would you fools ever have guessed. Soon you will suffer a great and painful betrayal. Oh my god, look at his face. He went full fucking JoJo face for this. Right, Mythos Jr.? Wink. Mythos Jr., are you planning to betray us? You try to jump in and defend yourself, but Batness is too fast. No, of course not. Hey, Mythos Jr., are you ready for the Ubble Day Rosque? Or Ubble Day Oscray? How do you say double cross in Pig Latin? Friends, Team Blue, it appears Batness is trying to get a secret message to possibly false friend Mythos Jr. His face. Has Mythos Jr. really been pretending to be our friend all these years just to set up this betrayal and let Team Red capture our flag? Okay. You haven't even been friends with Dahlia for years, much less anticipating a capture the flag debacle. Time to clear your name before it's too late. Get your double man's romance, buddy. Yes. Admit you've been in league with Batness, but only to pretend to double-cross Team Blue and really double-cross Team Red. It's a triple cross. Research your family tree and reveal that your great-great-grandfather was originally Team Blue founders 150 years ago. I feel like he might be able to corroborate that. Please let this work. Fuck yeah! You can't explain how this new knowledge has come to you, but the moment you need your great-great-grandfather most, you suddenly feel him within you. Everything clicked into place, like the feeling of diving into a warm pool or drinking the perfect cup of coffee. A pleasant glow, filling you with peace. You quickly excuse yourself and capture the flag game to pull out some ancient family trees, and also do one of those online DNA tests just for extra proof. You're lucky that in the monster world, DNA tests are mailed in, analyzed, and mailed back within 30 seconds, so you're able to return to the capture flag game immediately. Well, look who's back. The chicken turncoat who turned and ran the second they revealed her traitor coat. Help me, Coffee Ghost Grandpa. You're my only hope. Fine, not my best. My point stands that you were outed as a traitor and then fled like a coward. Your team should be ashamed of you, if you even were their teammate. You stand calmly, unafraid, unbowed, unintimidated, as you pass out 4 copies of your family tree and DNA results, which you also received instantaneously. What's this nonsense? You think you can distract me with some family history craft project? Don't you see? Mythos Jr.'s great-great-grandfather was Bluey McBlueberry, founder of Team Blue.
#winning.
She would never betray Team Blue, not with a direct family lineage like that. Blood is thicker than water. Common misconception. The full quote is, "The blood of the covenant is stronger than the water of the womb," and refers to the importance of friendship.
I am impressed with your thoughts and actions.
But since friend Mythos Jr. is our friend already, we should be safe either way. Wow, I can't believe Mythos Jr. is a direct descendant of Bluey McBlueberry and our friend. Surprised you aren't blue, though. That would be cool if you were. Aw, you just want to have a matching buddy.
Toodaloo, darling.
Anyway, Batness, you might as well head back to Team Red now and accept your losing fate. No way are you winning against a team with a direct ties to our founder.
Time to rebel.
Well then, I'm just gonna get my family tree discovered and my DNA tested to prove that I'm the heir to the red team, a descendant of Red Reddington. What a joke. Everyone knows Red Reddington is just a kid's story like Santa Claus or the moon landing. While Batness tries to dig up a connection to a fictional character, you, a descendant of the very real Bluey McBlueberry, lead the rest of the Team Blue to victory. You gain +1 flag, +1 victory, +2 fun, and +1 boldness. Sweet! Was that a banjo? Alrighty. Okay. So I got boldness. I think I need some fun. Oh. That would make Santa denier -1 attractiveness. Moon landing denier +1 attractiveness. Here, let's. Oh, look at her! She's so upset by being in the water. The day at the lake, you start a super soaker fight that turns into an all-out war. The enemy team manages to capture the northern section of the lake, but you take a few of their members hostage and learn of their empire's weakness. You lead a full-scale infiltration. Thousands of soldiers get totally soaked TM. It's a bloodbath. After several hours, the enemy team surrenders and you gain +2 fun from the peace treaty. Yay! Later, you're working on your tan and Milo is working on sun bleaching their bones when you hear something heavy wash onto the beach. Oh, look, Mythos Jr., a little makeshift raft is washed ashore.
Like and subscribe.
It's so rustic and handmade. Come, take my picture on it. It's good for me to seem crafty for my Pinterest following. Oh, would you look at that? There's even a cute little corpse on board. I'll pose next to him. Accidental model. However, before Milo can make a peace sign with the corpse rigor mortis hand, it speaks.
Please help me, the shivered man croaks. I've just escaped from a deserted island in the middle of the lake. I've been stranded since 1993.
Oh God, I didn't know I'd be doing this voice for that long.
I need food, uncontaminated water. Please, if you could.
There's an ad break running. I'm gonna rest my voice for a second. God, legitimately did not think I'd be doing that voice for multiple lines. Only thought it'd be one. Ugh. The children are making me glad I ended stream when I did. Oh, have they started a war in your living room? In the oldest bedroom. Where all wars are waged. Alrighty. Welcome back from the ad break. I was doing a voice that hurt my throat, but I'm doing it anyway.
I need food, uncontaminated water. Please, if you could.
Wait, you've been stranded since the 90s? Forget food and water. You need to be caught up on the internet. You haven't been on social media in over 2 decades. Why, your followers must have been worried sick.
My followers? What are you talking about?
Oh my God, he doesn't even know what followers are. I think I might faint.
I mean, I remember AOL chat rooms. The deafening dial-up sound was sometimes the only sensory memory I have. Well, I was stranded on that desolate wasteland of...
AOL? Nobody remembers AOL. Don't just stand there, Mythos Jr. This man is clearly delusional from lack of digital exposure. Please, we have to reintegrate him into internet society. He's basically a savage. Yeah, clearly this guy's dehydration can wait. How can you and Milo help him reconnect with the web? Sounds like the youngest was being a fool again today. The youngest is always the fool. I should know, I'm the youngest. Capitalize on his castaway experience. Help make him the most accurate list of the 10 based albums to take to a desert island. What he really needs are meaningful human connections. Help him set up an account on Boner. Well, I feel like this would probably play to it a little bit more. No? Oh, that's perfect. I can't wait to post this. We'll be like BuzzFeed, but with reliable sources.
Well, I used to have quite a varied musical taste.
Then the whole shipwrecked and almost died thing happened.
Now it really set back in my aesthetics,
says the castaway.
Nowadays, I'd probably recommend songs that are actually coconut recipes.
My survival jams.
Scary lion sounds and scare away predators.
By Natural Nuts. Not an album, just an axe with a compass in the middle. By Axeman John.
And a living La Vida Loca.
By Ricky Martin. Wow, you have awful taste in music. Your playlist has no diversity. Where are your bops? Your jams? Your bangers? Your straight up vibing songs? Your punk rocka anthems?
Oh, how tragic.
What, pray tell, do you listen to during Sad Boy hours?
Unfortunately, all hours are sad boy hours when you're stranded without food or clean water.
Get your negativity and your bland music taste out of my face. Mythos Jr., this man's clearly hopeless. Restrand him on his desert island so he may think about his choices and become more aesthetically enlightened. I couldn't handle that voice for very long. In the meantime, this will at least keep his bad opinions off the internet. I have to deal with enough of those daily. Given that you've already fucked this encounter up enough, you agree to row the castaway back to his island. He spends his first hour crying that you're returning him to his personal hell or whatever. Fucking yawn. Then for the rest of the trip, he bores you with tips on what albums are best for chopping firewood and how to make rope out of your own hair. Not a fun afternoon for anybody involved. You lose -2-1 and -1 charm. God damn it! I'm never good at... I'm not a fun person, guys. The game's telling me so.
The night is young.
Oh? Give me Milo or give me death. You loiter over to the campfire, desperately hoping that some of your zany friends will pull you into one of their shenanigans.
What's up, loser?
Oh. You look familiar. Hey, Mithos Jr. Come over here and do poetry with us. I don't want to be the worst at this. I mean, fair. I'm not good at poetry. Hey, you found a shenanigan! You joined Milo, Hex, and Ravi around the fire. They're all writing in cute little notebooks. Ravi's notebooks does look pretty blood-soaked, though. Milo's trying to convince me to write Milo's trying to convince me to write poetry again. They said if I can watch them do an actual reaping of a monster if I write a good poem. It's true. Really, I'm just trying to help a dear friend access her inner emotions through the majesty of poetic word.
DJ Hex up in the pipes.
And I'm doing it because it's fun. Oh, sorry, that's like the ghost dude who's on her.
And I'm doing it because it's fun, and because I'm awesome at it. My poems all have 2 or 3 emotions in them at least.
Huh?
Honestly, Milo, I'm still pretty confused. How are you gonna judge if I write a good poem or not? What judging metrics are you using? How do I get the most points? How do I win? Oh, Ravi, I'm getting a bit tired of you asking me how to win things. I've taken that emotion and used it to write you the following poem. Avocado rot. Don't tell me your dreams are dead. Be your own dream, fruit.
Aesthetics on point.
There. That should be all the clarification you need. And I did it in haiku form. So you're telling me I can't poison poetry writing by collecting the dreams of fruit? No, you blockhead. It's a metaphor.
Yeah, Milo's right. They're trying to say all poems should be about avocados, like my latest poem, Guacamole Emotions.
Oh, how tragic.
You're both hopeless, and frankly, I'm heartbroken that my unparalleled aesthetics were wasted on you two. Whatever, Milo, you already set a win condition for this poem, so like it or not, this is competition. Not everything is a competition, Aravi. Just think about, I don't know, crying. People do that all the time, and it's not a competition. It's about the emotion. I like how his eyes and his little heart change colors with his emotions.
Take that, sucker.
Oh, God. Crying is obviously a competition to see who can squeeze the most water out of their eyes. Get together, Milo. Seems like your friends are having a petty conflict. This could be a great opportunity to side with one of them and win that person's affection. Poets don't tend to be traditional winners. Most of them die alone and penniless. Poetry's about learning to cope with the fact that sometimes we will inevitably lose. There's a clear winner here. Whoever can write Beowulf to completion first. I like this one. He looks so surprised by my super deep comment. He's got sleeves for days. He's wearing like a long sleeve shirt and a jacket over the long sleeve shirt. Yeah, and it's only half tucked in, which I appreciate for some reason. No, wait, really? The way to win at poetry is by losing at life? But wait, there's gotta be at least some poets that were famous and successful. Like, Emily Dickinson? Huh. No way, I remember reaping her. The whole time she just complained to me about how there were so few hot girls in her town that she decided never to leave her room.
Magnificent.
She did write the most lovely poem about me, though. I gave her an extra few years just for that. Well, what about Edgar Allan Poe? He was a super famous poet, right? Oh god, I can't believe you just said that. You know that he married his cousin, right? And that basically everyone thought he was insane. Oh, he's got his hood on! Holy shit! He was so rude to me on his deathbed that I made the whole ordeal one of the most painful deaths I've ever delivered. No regrets, though. Wow. I've been going about this whole poetry thing all wrong. Apparently, I should have been trying to live my life like shit, and then I'll be a poetry champion. Now that I finally get poetry, where should I start?
I don't know, maybe fall in love with someone who's married and develop an opium addiction.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, speed run! Wait, Aravi, I was being sarcastic. It's too late. Aravi runs off with Hex, desperately looking for a happily married opium dealer. Well, that was weird. But actually reminded me of when I was reaping Oscar Wilde. You would not believe what he said to me right before I took his soul. Milo spends the entire afternoon with you, recounting tales of all the dead poets they've sent to the grave. It's morbid, but kind of romantic. You're just happy to have some time alone with this very poetic reaper. And you're scandalized to learn that T.S. Eliot died from eating too much pussy. Good for him. Good for T.S. Eliot. Okay. Legitimately, I need charm. I need to stop taking my charm. While you're in the throes of battle at the camp dome, one of your teammates suddenly gets shot by 3 swift arrows. Oh yeah, he's right there. While slowly dying, he asks you to take the +2 charm he had hanging around his neck in a silver locket. It's a family heirloom. He wants you to take it to his father and tell him his son died in battle. While crying, you promise to do so. You honor his death. Thing is, you later end up binge-watching 15 episodes of Garfield back-to-back and you totally forget about your promise. Oopsies. Hard Hat, how you doing? Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Afterwards, you end up vibing with Milo. You're sharing a hammock, cuddling up close with each other. Oh, already. And you're both checking your phones. Hell yeah. What could be more emotionally intimate than quietly scrolling right beside your #1 summer crush? I mean, sometimes legitimately that is really nice. Sometimes just like existing next to the person that you like, really good. Suddenly, Milo's phone starts blowing up. Granted, Milo's phone is always blowing up, but right now it's worse than usual.
Hey, darling.
Hello. Not too great tonight, but oh well, things happen. It's okay. Come, romance death dude with me and make your night better. No need to look so jealous, dear. Just a work text. I keep telling the head office not to contact me when I'm taking a staycation, but I suppose this reaping is urgent. La la la. Another day, another day. Oh? Oh my god. This is a little awkward, isn't it? Well, not awkward for you because you don't know yet, and I shouldn't tell you. But I can't resist a little gossip. Listen, Mythos Jr., I usually don't disclose proprietary information, but I just got a gig for next week to collect your soul. Huh? Milo's gonna reap your soul? That sounds super terrifying and also a little bit hot. You ask Milo if this means you're gonna die next week. Short answer, yep, you're totally going to die. Long answer, life, death, and fate are weird and messy, and it's hard to say 100% because of quantum nonsense. But if I'm getting the gig, yeah, you're gonna die. Congrats! Holy shit, this is the most awkward news you've ever received while lounging in a hammock. You start to freak out. No, Mythos Jr., don't freak out. I'm an expert, and I promise you, it's not as scary as it seems. Death reminds us of the profound, infinite beauty of life. And realistically, it's not like you're immortal or anything. Sorry to burst your bubble, but death was going to find you eventually, boo. I like his little evil face. TBQH, I'm actually going to do you a huge favor by letting you know ahead of time. It's my gift to you, the opportunity to go out with a bang.
This is the first day of the rest of your life.
Literally.
Let's make this last week of your life the best week of your life. We'll spend every moment together, and we'll even end with a huge party. A celebration of Mythos Jr.
Whole week with Milo? That sounds like heaven, and it's exciting enough to distract you from your own imminent death. You're in.
Aesthetics on point.
Lovely. God, you're going to get so many posthumous followers. I'm almost jealous.
Oh, and we should start considering the party aesthetic right away. We need some big, memorable main event at the party. Something that'll honor your true essence, Mythos Jr. And obvi, it should be Snapchat friendly. Any ideas? Your time to shine. Quick, what's the perfect way to 1. Entertain your party guests, and 2. Commemorate your entire existence, and 3. Impress Milo. Die at the party. You will narrate the epic tale of your life through the profound carnal medium of interpretive dance. You'll have your friends give toasts in your honor. It'll be emotionally moving, and everyone will get shit-faced. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Magnificent.
Oh, that's perfect. It'll be like celebrating your life by intertwining it with the lives of the people you loved. I had no idea you were so profound, Mythos Jr. But if I know anything about drunken party toasts, we're going to need pre-approval on these speeches. We've got no choice but to conduct a rehearsal immediately. You spend the afternoon getting all your friends together and breaking the big news. You're dying next week. Shockingly, they all seem pretty okay with it. You humbly request that they all deliver a toast for you at the party, and just to be safe, you write the speeches yourself.
Hello, darlings.
All right, lovely people. Welcome to the rehearsal of Mythos Jr.'s elegant end-of-life blowout bash. Let's proceed with the heartfelt eulogies. I think I went for joy in this one, if it's the one I'm thinking about. Yeah, this one is Monster Camp. I've never played it before, and I instantly fell in love with the Grim Reaper. Oh god. Sorry. Hold on. I munched a little too hard. Give me just a second. Okay, I've returned. Oh my god, Polly's here. Holy shit. OMG, I can't believe Mythos Jr. is dying. I'm like totally sad about it. But honestly, being dead totally isn't even a thing. Ghosts have more fun. My favorite memory of Mythos Jr. is when she saved a school bus of orphans from falling into a pit of lava using only her mega thick ass cheeks. Damn! Anyway, let's pour one out for Mythos Jr. and pour another one out for Mythos Jr.'s butt. Those cheeks will be missed.
This cannot be for real.
Shorter stream tonight, though. I always, in some way, try and get the TheAngelMithos to spread the word. Aww. Okay, am I the only person who's kind of weirded out that Mythos Jr. is apparently dying next week? No? Just me? Cool. Anyway, Mythos Jr. was apparently the most emotional, intelligent, thoughtful, and woke friend I've ever had. Here's to you.
Nice try.
What in the fuck are they pouring one out for? My death. Besides your butt. Mythos Jr., you don't think people will actually fall for this, do you? Ahem! Gather one and all, I shall now read aloud a speech commemorating Mythos Jr. It's a speech I definitely wrote myself. Besides me, Mythos Jr. was the greatest warrior of all time. Her legacy shall be written in the stars next to Hercules and Orion. I drink in her honor.
Every moment is beautiful.
What incredible toasts, everyone. I think it's quite clear that Mythos Jr. touched so many lives, including mine. Here's one last rehearsed toast from yours truly. Mythos Jr. is a silly goose. We're all aware of that. But we must remember that geese are some of the sweetest and cutest birds in the whole wide world.
Never stop being you.
I thought I knew what it meant to really fall in love with life. But watching Mythos Jr.'s constant, elegant failures taught me that lesson all over again. Cheers, bae. That went shockingly well. You spend the rest of your day getting totally drunk with your friends to practice for your party. All that tomfoolery earns you +3 creativity. Fuck yeah!
Leave it to me.
My favorite character is Dahlia, the blue demon chick, but can't remember if that's her name in Joy. Yeah, her name's Dahlia. She even got a little choker. Honestly, I'm really liking this one. I'm very much I'm a sucker for Reapers, guys. But like, look, I may be the High Seraph, but I'm very much am in love with the things from below. Okay, let's get some charm. Okay, so I have creativity. I think I need charm. Let's go get some charm. Who's the one you said earlier? Polly. Yeah, the ghost girl. 3 is good too. I do also have that one. Opposites attract, yes. It's a typical bloody Camp Dome battle royale. While you're hiding to catch a breath, a severed fist flies through the air and lands in your lap. You unfold it. The fist was holding a tarnished silver locket containing the photo of a loved one, likely waiting for the hand's former owner to return home safely. You toss that behind you and also find a crumpled up coupon redeemable for +2 charm at Pedro's Pastrami Paradise. Rad! Thanks, mysterious hand. Milo, can we sit in the hammock again? Since you're dying next week, Milo has been helping you live your last days to the fullest. I like demons and goth chicks. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But also, look at this ostentatious motherfucker right here and tell me that you wouldn't... Anyway, currently the two of you are getting a super fancy pedicure where a little fish eat the dead skin off your feet. It feels amazing and it's hella IG worthy. Okay, legit, very small tangent. In my hometown, there is a place where you can go hiking, and about 2 miles in, there is a creek that has a bunch of little fish that actually do this, and it's great, and it actually feels kind of funny. Seraph needs a water break, a bit thirsty. I need an entire goddamn waterfall when it comes to this, man. Fill me up with water like a water balloon. My thirst is so hard. Okay.
Milo Belladonna, here at last.
Ah, that really hits the spot. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Fish give better pedicures than people. And I needed some R&R. This non-stop life celebrating with you has been all-consuming. But honestly, I can't remember the last time I had so much fun. Milo looks at you with such bedroom eyes, your heart starts to race. It's a tender moment. While we're enjoying this tender moment, I thought we could talk deets about your end-of-life bash. I've been really immersing myself in the preparations. Mythos Jr., this might be some of the finest party planning work of my entire career. First off, the venue's insane. I got my boss to let me borrow her interdimensional penthouse. The ceiling is made of diamonds, and the bodyguards are literally 4-dimensional. What are y'all doing to us? I'm not complaining. I haven't pulled out the ASMR voice properly on you guys in a hot minute. I haven't done many computer games lately. We're going to do this huge dramatic entrance for you where you burst out of a coffin. Cute, right? And the coffin outfit is the perfect amount of slutty, trust me. Oh, and you're not going to believe the guest list. All the basics, sure, but we have some huge guests on here. I did not realize you had this kind of pull, darling. Keep it on the DL, but we've got several prominent ghosts coming. Both Edison and Tesla, so things should get interesting. But still, I feel like something's missing. I think we need a big, mind-blowing VIP surprise guest.
Magnificent.
Someone who can show up halfway through the party, uninvited, and have a poetic final embrace with you. A real moment, you know? Does anyone come to mind? Maybe a long-lost twin from who you were separated at birth and have never actually met? Wasn't sure how much the coughing was still going on, so I wasn't counting. Oh, yeah. I have had thorough water this stream, so don't worry. I'm looking out for myself. I'm also blowing my nose a bit. I just drank some water as well, so. I did do a bamboozle. It is very true. Ugh. I was not expecting to do Monster Prom or Monster Camp, but I am not regretting my decision. I got a cough too, that bro's killing too strong. And pathetic sickness. Milo's right. You definitely need a kick-ass special guest for your party. You don't have any long-lost twins that you know about, but you do know the perfect VIP to invite. Unbams my boozle. Yay, I can go about living again. Thank you, Hidden. You have broken me away from my curse. Oh. Whoa, what? The obstetrician who was there for your birth, he ushered you into this world, and now he'll usher you out of it. God damn. This party is all about you, so summon alternate versions of yourself from other timelines. It'll be poetic and awesome, like when Beyonce looks in a mirror. Oh. I don't know, there is something to the he brought me into this world, I can take you out of it. I feel like he would also like Beyonce a lot, though, so we'll go with this one.
Winning.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, good call. Multiverse selves are such a thing right now. Let's do it, boo. You and Milo finish your pedicures and then go ask Joy to perform a summoning ritual of your alternate selves from other timelines. Yeah, his chest changes different colors and so do his eyes. Joy says she can do the ritual, but it's super difficult, dangerous, and it'll cost her some of her life force. You and Milo assure her this is a matter of life or death. She's a competent ass witch, so of course she rips open a huge multiverse portal. It's purple, pulsing, and she yanks like 8 different versions of you out of that thing. Oh, this is absolutely precious. It's a rainbow of Mythos Jr. You gather around your alternate selves and give them a lowdown. They're here to be your party guests as you face your own impending. That makes perfect sense, says one of the Mythos Juniors. You know, in my universe, I actually saved the world from 2 separate nuclear apocalypses, but I never had the true strength to face my own mortality. You're so brave, Mythos Jr. Totally, says another version of you. In every other universe, apparently I speak like a surfer bro. You're the most heroic one of us all, soon to be dead, Mythos Jr. Hip hip hooray! I never thought about it before, but I suppose you are pretty heroic, Mythos Jr. And you're naturally popular, which is even more important. Your multiverse selves all agree to chill out in this universe until the party. You get to know them a bit, and the best one by far is Centaur Mythos Jr. She is exactly like you, except she comes from a universe where everyone is centaurs. Everyone here is bipedal? God, what a mind trip. Hey, Milo and original Mythos Jr., want to take a ride? Nay, says Centaur Mythos Jr.
Winning.
You're even Leon's broski with your server propose scan. A Centaur ride with Mythos Jr. on Mythos Jr.? Oh, that's completely on brand. I'm in. You and Milo hop onto the Centaur version of you. The 3 of you go for a super romantic ride. The wind blows through your hair. You're happy to be alive. And if we're being honest, you're super turned on by this whole multiverse Milo experience. You're getting +3 fun along with a fun new fetish.
Let's start a campfire.
Let's start a fire. Oh hey, these 2 like to hang out a lot. It's your girl, hard hat. You happen upon Joy, groveling in front of Milo. You're pretty sure you've never seen Joy grovel before. It's kind of unsettling. No, I am not groveling. I am posing a dignified query to Milo that just so happens to be performed on my hands and knees. I like Ghost Squirrel. Oh, Polly? I fucking love Polly. She's great. If I didn't romance Damon, I would absolutely have romanced Polly. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought of 3 Days Grace.
Duty calls.
Anyway, Milo, please help me out here. I'm in the middle of a quick summer adventure that's just as important enough to justify a full episode arc. And I really need to consult my dead ally, Rabaru. She's the only one who knows how to solve Univertica's 8th eye puzzle. Can you just raise her spirit and...
You've got a gig.
I'm sorry, Joy. I would really love to help with whatever you just said, but I'm terribly busy right now with important Reaper business. Really? Because it looks to me like you're browsing Etsy for a new cloak. Which is important business. My uniform must be somber yet trendy. I can't afford to go out of fashion. I'd lose all my credibility.
Let's save the world.
Gonna have me play this sometime just to marry Polly. Although I will say, Miranda's a lot of fun too, if you don't mind genocide. I like Polly, but it's perfectly clear who I went for. Absolutely. But the fate of monster kind depends on me taking down Univertica. I really need your help, Milo. Don't you want to save the world? Is taking down this Univertica really equivalent to saving the world, though? I mean, everyone can make a difference no matter how small their actions. But just look at everything Univertica's destroyed. At least 2 urban outfitters have been demolished by her nefarious plans, and she has her sights set on flattening the Smoothie King on 3rd Street. Miranda was the, oh shit. Words escape me. Mermaid. The pink mermaid girl in the last game.
Milo signing off.
Well, I've always been more of a Jamba Juice person myself, so I think I'll pass. Damn, Joy's fighting Univertica again? The season of the Coven must be slow. Clearly one of your friends is in the right here, and it just so happens to be the one you're trying to bone. You settle the disagreement. Milo, you could turn this whole thing, into a whole thing. Raise Rabaru's spirit and do a live Q&A. Joy, Milo can consult the dead for you if you support them on Patreon. Friendship is never an excuse to work for free. Oh my god. Getting the support of one person is not worth the loss of engagement on an entire Q&A.
You're trending, darling.
Oh, wait, what? Shit, the Patreon thing was it? Son of a bitch. Hey, that's actually a great idea.
Seriously?
It is? I mean, of course it is. Yes, why didn't I think of it sooner? My followers would love to speak to a minor celebrity from beyond the grave. Joy, you've got yourself a deal. Mythos Jr. coming by that sass, honestly. Yep. Milo does some sort of complex Reaper thing that for NDA purposes I can't get into the specifics of, and suddenly out pops the spirit of Rabaru.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, Instagram, and welcome to Milo's first Dead Celeb Live Q&A. Today I'm joined by Miss Rabaru. Tell me, Rabaru darling, how are you feeling today? I feel like I was just ripped from the comfort of the netherworld and thrown back into the cold, unforgiven hell. That's the mortal plane. Rabaru rasps. Oh, big mood, girl. All right, my lovely followers, what sort of questions do you have for our esteemed translucent guest? Milo Madness 96 asks, when you return to the netherworld after a long day of being a ghost, what's your favorite afterlife snack? Souls of the innocent? Rabaru replies, also pistachios. LOL, we make any Gordon Ramsay save my life references? No. Although I watched that. So there is a TikTok that Ninja Cleese is referencing that I will put in my Discord after this. But I know, after I played it a second time, it's like, Gormson ready to save my life, and then it says, instead of am I right, it says, Amarite! Amarite! Delicious. Girls that boo or bay asks, hey sexy, name, age, sex, I'm not sure what the L stands for, followed by a few tongue emojis. A Marabaru, age is 605, sex is Spectre. Oh, location. The location my body's in the black tar pits of the mindless dimension. Wow, the mindless dimension's so exotic. I have a timeshare there. Now, Milo Feed XO wants to know, if we only have the netherworld to look forward to when we die, is there any point to achievement or seeking meaning in our lives on Earth at all? No. Great! Our next question comes from
Joy Johnson Jojima.
Rabaru, sweetie, can you remind me how to solve the 8th eye puzzle again? Huh? Oh, that's easy. The passcode's my birthday, 8/12/14/13. Right! Duh, okay, thanks for being here, girl. Rest easy. My birthday's coming up, you know. You coming to my potluck? You promised you'd start actually hanging out with me instead of just calling me when a puzzle needs
I'm
solving.
needed somewhere else.
Right, I gotta solve this Univertica thing, like, urgently. I'll see you
You
later!
know what you're doing, don't you?
I wasn't trying to get you. I was trying to get Skelly Boy. Oh, and Mythos Jr., why don't you come with me? You seem like a competent teammate, and I don't like to work alone. Hell yeah, you prefer to work with others too. The first step to workplace romance is to have coworkers after all. I don't wanna. Oh? I had a feeling that shit was read off by some AI and that only gives credence to it. Scientist read it. Here, I will take a gamble. Oh! Look at the cutie wizard! He's got a little mixture. Yeah, welcome, welcome. You new here? Don't fret, let me explain how this works. I will prepare you a drink. The drink of the day! You may choose to drink that one, but if you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mystery box with a second option. It could be better, it could be worse, but one thing is for sure, it will be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So, get ready and good luck. I don't know, this seems... Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed! Your prize is the drink you choose. Ski mask. Sweet. It's imbued with magic, my friend. It's a magical object to let someone go incognito. But since you just drank it, I guess your inner stats will go incognito too.
You fucking love me. Are you fucking... Ah, little lizard cat, I am going. Oh my fucking god.
This is the part where I leave you before you puke over me. Yishao!
Where to go now?
I'm gonna kill that cat. I'm gonna spit roast that cat. Oh! I don't know what I need. Okay, let's go have some fun. Spend the day playing in the lake. Everything's fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the sirens! The wizard cat just abred their last cadabra. Yeah, they're gonna alakazam their way out of life. They try to lure you with their beautiful chants, but you know better than to challenge them to a riff-off. They kick your ass, but you definitely have a lot of fun. More specifically, +2 fun. Kill that cat. Later, you're wandering through camp looking for Milo. Your therapist said you need to spend some time with contemplating mortality, so hanging out with a Reaper counts, right?
Got a gig.
Oh, hey. I'd love to chat, babe, but I got a gig. Actually, why don't you come along? It's a lovely day for a reaping, and you get the privilege of watching me work. Oh, hell yeah. Watching Milo lead a soul into the afterlife? That's gotta count as emotional reflection. You follow Milo to a rotting corpse where the soul awaits.
Hello, darling.
Hello, little soul. I'm Death, but you can just call me Milo. Here's the bad news, you're dead. But the good news is, I'm going to take you to the afterlife. Let's go. You, Death, you have come for me, but first you must listen to my tale. 'Tis a tale of woe, of strife, of courtly ambitions, for I was the Grand Maester to the Mer King. Another dead person with a tale. They always want to tell you a tale. People just don't respect a Reaper's time nowadays, you know? Go ahead, I suppose. I served the venerable Mer King, his Grand Maester. Days ago, the Mer King was attacked in his sleep. He survived, but became obsessed with the idea that the attack had been a coup. He killed me in his paranoia. But I saw the attack with my own eyes. The Mer King was not the victim of a coup d'etat. He was attacked by a vicious beast with the strength of 100 warriors. The beast was a doggish thing, and covered in the thickest fur, and it pissed all over the king's chamber. The room was positively drenched. Strangely enough, the beast seemed to be rather enjoying itself, barking and laughing, when I heard tell that it was goaded on by a mysterious spectre. Well, that's another mystery to this day. I wonder if— Wait! Are you even listening to me? The story is gripping! You should be paying attention. Oh, of course I was listening. That story was way beyond my attention span. I was trying to figure out why I can't download your soul to my soul transporter app. That's weird. What if I change the setting? Oh no. Oh god, no. This better not be what I think it is. Hey, Grandmaster. By any chance, did you ever trade your soul to a demon? Trade my soul to a demon? I don't recall. I might have. It sounds like something I would do, but I can't recall the demon. That soul belongs to me, baby! I get ready for an eternity of Dahlia! 4 years ago, I made a deal with that guy. He swore that if I could have his soul when he died for the low price of 4 elf-themed pogs. You know, pogs? Remember pogs, you guys? Oh, yes, it's all coming back to me now. Great to see you again, Dahlia. I forgot I traded away my soul. But I never forgot those bitchin' elf pogs. They were so sweet. Such nice pogs. I was entertained for them for like 4 weeks. Then the next trend came and I forgot all about them. It was totally worth trading my soul. Oh, MG, the shenanigans. I can barely cope. Dahlia, I need you to relinquish this soul so I can take it to the afterlife. I refuse to let this affect my rating. Sorry, Milo. I traded 4 whole pogs for that soul. I'm not giving it up unless you give me something better. I'm making the soul army and he's gonna be my first soldier. Shit. Looks like Milo needs to wrestle this soul from Dahlia's demonic grip. Bargain with Dahlia and get the sexy Reaper, the recently deceased soul that they deserve. She's also giving me Karlach vibes. Do I have a type? Tall, muscled, and horny? Yes. It's cute, but red is my favorite color. Fair. How about 20 elf pogs? Make it rain pogs. I think this one would probably. Oopsie. Whoa, an entire soul album? That's way more valuable than one-time puny soul. You got a deal, Mythos Jr. Dahlia takes the album and tosses the Grand Maester's soul to you. Yeah, says the Grand Maester. Hear me again! Dahlia rolls her eyes and leaves. That was genius. Obviously, you gave her an album in the soul genre like Aretha Franklin or Otis Redding. A smart move. and clever wordplay, which I deeply appreciate. Holy shit, Milo just gave you a compliment. Normally that would make your heart rush with adrenaline and horniness, but strangely you feel nothing. You spent the rest of the afternoon helping Milo film a makeup tutorial, but you just can't summon the emotion to applaud their objectively incredible silver eyeshadow look. Mythos Jr., you're acting super cold and weird today. What's going on with you? And hey, why don't you have a reflection in the mirror anymore? I have to ask, Mythos Jr., do you have a soul? Answer honestly, because you're acting really soulless today. No way, you totally have a soul. You reach into your backpack where you usually keep your soul, but instead you find your Aretha Franklin CD. Wait, that means you gave Dahlia. Oh, fuck. You traded Dahlia your actual soul album, as in the CD that contained your soul. Shit. Obviously, you chose to keep your soul on a CD. You couldn't keep your soul in your body because you treat your body like a trash can. Plus, CDs have lossless quality. Skeletwink is smoochable, but the fascination with social media is the worst. I mean, fair. Love his design. Just something about being obsessed with like Instagram ain't great.
I can't be seen with you.
What?
Frankly, ew. I'll have to depart at least until you get your soul back. Without a soul, you're just mean and cold. As someone who's kind and hot, I can't abide that.
If you're gonna flirt with Milo more, you need to get your soul back from Dahlia, and she's a firm believer in no takesies backsies. You'll have to barter. You start on eBay, where Bay Area Bay LL Bay 2 Bay Life Forever agrees to trade your Aretha Franklin CD for a rare meme compilation. Turns out Calculester loves rare memes. He says they help him fine-tune his humor algorithm. You trade the meme compilation to Calculester for 4,000 gold pieces. You trade your gold to your third-grade teacher. In return, she gives you a bloody, cursed scepter she found in a ziggurat. Dahlia loves the scepter and agrees to trade it last. You finally got your soul back, but all this bartering cost you a lot. God fucking damn it! You...
Leave it to me.
I mean, yeah. If he's not on every single social media platform, I would be surprised. I just want to smooch a skeleton! Today we're playing the worst dangerous camp down game of all, Charm Wars. The rules are simpler, you must gain charm by the end of the round or you will die instantly. Better earn some charm quick, like in the next 10 seconds or you're gonna fucking die. Holy shit, earn some charm already. Oh, okay, thank God. You just earned 2 charm. Phew, that was way too close. Milo!
Milo, I'm sorry, baby, come back.
Afterwards, you're taking a break from flirting with death in the camp dome games to flirt with an actual personification of death beside a few empty crates. Well, you thought they were empty anyway, but as soon as your conversation with Milo starts getting titillating, a half-fat, half-young adult huntress bursts out of them. Oh. Dude, I love when I have some niche problem, some dude on Reddit answered it 7 years ago. Yes. Time to ask Mythos what big site she was visiting back then. Oh dear.
Via online.
Don't judge me. Fellow rebels, 'tis I, Batness! Why are you out there on the battlefield destroying the Chancellor's brutal regime?
Because I'm tired.
I'm tired too. Tired of watching the camp dome waste countless lives under the guise of a fun reality TV murder game, and everyone just sits around and watches.
Hello, Internet.
Wait, we're on TV right now? How exciting. Which camera should I be playing to?
I never asked to be the protagonist.
But I won't be fooled. I'm Batness. I hate this face. I'm the sole leader of this rebellion against the Chancellor's dictatorship. It is an unwanted, stressful role, but it is one of importance. I think I remember you talking about an RP site. Yep. Perhaps one by the name of Gaia Online. That's the big website I was visiting back in the day.
Batness, darling, you don't need to spend your life stressed out and busy to be important.
What are you talking about? Clever aphorisms solve nothing. We need to end the Chancellor's reign of terror. Just last week, he used toxic gas to wipe out the 10th city. He killed my on-again, off-again love interest, Pete Moss. He also several thousand babies.
Wait, did you say the Chancellor is toxic?
What? No! I said he committed genocide using toxic gas. Are you even listening to me?
What? Oh, sorry, the IG feed is not great for my attention span. Anyway, since we agree the Chancellor is toxic, I must admit I'm interested in helping your cause.
We should do a collab.
MySpace. Yep, that one too. Judgment RP is cool. Wish I'd gotten into D&D much younger. I love D&D. But, I mean, you know, could be better, I guess. RP again? Oh, the way that you formatted that was interesting.
Leading a rally against toxic behavior is always good look, you know. You say you're having a hard time getting a following for your revolution? I'll post the perfect photo of your Chancellor's atrocities or whatever to rally support for you.
This is the power of hope.
That's a great idea. When the Chancellor releases propaganda, it's only for evil. But when I'm the one doing it, it's an act of bravery and rebellion.
Batness and Milo put their heads together and take some great eye-catching photos of burning coal-dusted corpses with the dog filter over their faces.
How cute. Now all we need is the perfect caption. Mythos Jr., do you have any ideas?
Hey, this is a great opportunity to show off your influencer skills to Milo. Fuck! What's the perfect caption to get a horde of vapid Instagrammers to overthrow the government?
That's so 90s.
I didn't even need to think of that. Overthrowback Thursday? That was the easiest fucking one. Oh, Newgrounds was a good one too. Fuck yeah.
Hey, that's perfect. The easiest way to get people on your side is to capitalize on their nostalgia for a simpler time.
Ah, true. I feel nostalgia for a time before I was forced to lead a rebellion and simultaneously choose which of my two crushes could possess my walled-off heart.
Yeah, just like that. Look, Batness, people from your society have already got this hashtag trending.
Indeed, all of the inhabitants of Batness's oppressed society are posting nostalgic pics of their pre-totalitarian regime lives.
Look, they're sharing pictures of cool 90s stuff, like not being forced to work in the coal mines and reality TV shows that didn't involve murderous battle royales.
And also VHS tapes and neon clothes. Those were so fun. Whatever happened to that?
Keep the rich.
And democratic elections, and not being murdered all the time. The 90s were truly a golden decade.
Okay, first we brought up hogs, and now we're talking about what the fuck is this game?
Aesthetics on point.
I recently read an article that said the 90s were coming back this decade, so kids can get ready to say hi to Furbies and bye to the coal mines.
You enjoy fawning over 90s kid nostalgia and also the nostalgia of living to your 90s with Milo and Batness. You know all this reminiscing isn't actually going to lead to any action, but at least you have a nice time drowning in nostalgia with Milo. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Let's char those marshmallows.
I've been reading this entire time. I must have bumped the like button or something. Thank you.
Obviously, you should finish with the raw milk goat blue. Fair warning, it's funky. I recommend pairing with the apple brandy to finish.
Yeah, I'm fine. Avari slams a chunk of Gouda into her mouth. As she's chewing, some numbers appear over her head. Recovered +2 health, +6 agility boost.
My inspiration for this platter came from the groundbreaking work going on in the Southern Cheesery right now. You notice that there is a certain lighter, airy quality to the finish.
Wait a minute with the fucking adjectives, Milo. I'm confused. Who's winning?
I can't believe I have to explain this to you, Haravi, but cheese testing is not competition. Nobody's winning. It's just like any other magical moment in life. You don't look at the moon to get points. You do it because it fills your soul with the fragility of the universe.
This isn't possible.
Nuh-uh. I look at the moon to increase my wisdom stat. Literally, everything is a competition. Everything.
You're wrong, you little gremlin. What about flower smelling?
A competition for who can inhale the most pollen! Arabi is cutest in this particular one. Cool Hindu representation. Oh? There's Hindi representation for this? That's so cool. I didn't even realize.
Wine tasting?
A competition of who could be the most pretentious asshole!
You reap what you sow.
Ravi, I'm concerned that this relentless focus on winning is robbing you of the ability to enjoy the ephemeral nature of existence.
Muted and reported.
Nice try, you Wily Reaper, but I'm not letting my guard down. What is this, some clever tactic common to the professional cheese sports scene?
Please, you guys, I just want to eat the cheese.
You do too, as badly as you want to impress one of your two embattled friends. Quick, choose a side. Oh. Aravi, cheese tasting isn't a competitive game. It's a cooperative one. It's all of us versus the cheese, and we win by having a great time together.
Heh.
We tell Aravi that cheese tasting is a co-op game, and the cheese is your team's opponent. You all win by enjoying the cheeses to their fullest. Oh, finally, someone who's making sense around here. But wait, if this is co-op, what are the rules? Am I the tank or the healer? How are points awarded? Who's judging this thing? How much XP do I get for winning? Is it shared XP across the team or proportional to the damage inflicted on the cheese per player?
Well, clearly you're the DPS, which means deliciousness per second. We'll be counting on you to enjoy the cheeses especially hard.
Pass me the ketchup.
Yeah, and I'm the healer, which means you can get maximum points by giving me bites of your cheese.
With Aravi sufficiently motivated, the four of you dive into the cheeses. Good God, these are delicious. Who knew that weird old milk could be so good? Deliciousness per second, yes.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Milo, I have to say, this Gorgonzola is really next level. It's like Doritos levels good. Damn.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, my friendly little curse. I do think this is one of my finest platters yet.
I'm so into this cheese, I'm loving the shit!
Hashtag winning.
Wow. Well, that's great, Aravi. Enthusiasm is the fermented citrus pepper paste of life.
Cheese testing is a blood sport. Pick your weapon, break yourself upon my body. Cheese is mine. I mean, the reason the body of Christ is a cracker is so you can put cheese on it and win your, like, win your ascension, right? That's the way that works? I'm chewing the hell out of this Gorgonzola! I'm gonna fucking crush it, squirt, having fun! And Jesus is a pizza! You all managed to have a great time, and Aravi seems to be super pleased with her final score.
I'm gonna go grind.
Sweet, now that I conquered cheese tasting, I've got gotta move on to the next XP grind. See you two dummies later. Jesus, our pizza lord. Aravi leaves while Hex takes a satisfying post-cheese nap on her shoulders.
Well, now that she's gone, Shall we get started on the superior cheese platter?
Milo pulls out a second cheese platter that is somehow looks even more delicious. Like, seriously insane. You could easily fuck these cheeses.
You're killing it.
I saved this platter for the winner of the cheese tasting. And I think that's you, Milo Jr. Milo Jr., Mythos Jr. Wow, I mean, he is so conceited he'd fuck himself, but
You and Milo split the cheese platter just between the two of you. You even share a single hunk of camembert, which is basically an indirect kiss. Nice! They could have had pizza. We can't be too sure. Throw some Code Red in there. Voila. No, Livewire, obviously.
Make some space.
I wish I knew what my stats were. Okay, every time I try to have fun, I fuck it up. Boldness, maybe? Or like 12 energy drinks because I need a vice. Yeah, dude. Fucking monster rehabs, especially like the berry ones. That's my shit. That day in the haunted manor, you find a bunch of ghosts playing craps. You're terrible at gambling, but that's never stopped you before. You face off against the craps champion, slam all of your chips down on the table, and cry, "I bet my immortal soul!" Everyone gasps, and then someone says, "Dude, chill. We're just like playing to have fun. Nobody's even betting real money." You're used to such low stakes betting around camp. Honestly, it's a relief. You bet +2 boldness against the champion instead, and you win! A wild Milo appears. Your heart starts beating fast. He keeps saying it is Milo, but I keep seeing Milo, so that's why I keep switching between them. Is this another one of your dreams about Milo baking you a loaf of bread in the French countryside?
Fancy meeting you here.
Mythos Jr., I've been looking for you, and now here you are in my clutches.
I've got a gig.
And now that I've found you, want to do me a favor? I've got a soul reaping gig today, and I can use a helper.
Huh. You're 80% sure this isn't a dream. You agree to help Milo. They lead you to a fresh corpse with a soul waiting right above it. The soul looks like a dope blue orb.
Hello, hello.
Hi, I'm Death, but my friends call me Milo. Let me be the first to say, congrats on shuffling off that pesky mortal coil. I've been expecting you. I assume you're here to lead me to the afterlife. I died for a few minutes when I was a child, so I'm somewhat familiar with the intake process. Exactly. Oh, I love souls that have died before. They're refreshingly chill. I'm just going to ask you a few questions before we go. First, state your name, please. I'm Remedius Targarrick, Commander. Oh, shit. It's always a merfolk. Commander of the Mer King's Guard, Knight of the Mer Realm. Praise be to the Mer King. You gotta make up for no other vices, so you go DEFCON 1. Is that you, crazy? No, it's just an old person. Uh-huh. And just to confirm that you're actually dead, how were you killed? Prepare thyself, tis a terrifying story. I served many years on the Mer King's council, but 'twas the Mer King himself who killed me. One night, the Mer King was attacked in his sleep. He survived, but became paranoid of his small council, thinking the attack was a coup. His paranoia led him to behead me, his most loyal knight. But the Mer King was wrong! Just before my death, I discovered the attack was orchestrated by an ancient order who hath authored many terrible acts across history. This foul order is known as the Masters, and they execute their devious plans. They chant, "Masters! Masters! Masters!" But they spell it with a Z. 'Twas horrifying beyond belief. You may ban me, but you will then have to contend with the absence of me. That is accurate. And I happened to notice that the Masters had quite admirable. Daria, seriously, they were caked up to a ridiculous degree. Wow. That was a lot. I'm just going to check the death by courtly intrigue high fantasy box on the forum. Now that we've completed the identity and mortality checks, I see that you qualify to choose your afterlife destination. Congrats! Which afterlife would you like to be taken to?
Every moment is beautiful.
There are infinite afterlives that you can choose from, so really the only limit here is your own imagination. Ugh, so poetic. I love my job.
Oh, bother, I'm rather unsure. I enjoyed pudding, so perhaps some kind of dairy, or rather, maybe an orgy. That's so cliche. Egad, let me think for a moment.
I have a thing, so...
I realize that you're literally contemplating infinity here, but please hurry this up. I have a very strict posting schedule to get back to. My followers need consistency, babe.
I like to try on inflated ego from time to time as satire, don't mind me. I mean, like, low-key, it kind of suits you. Not in, like, the, it's on purpose and, like, you mean it, but, like, you know, the satire. Kind of Clive vibes. Oh, well, thank you. It's like Milo's getting impatient. You can tell because they just tweeted, "I'm super impatient, RN, LOL. Quick, suggest an afterlife destination for this soul." A big farm upstate with plenty of room to run. If you've collected enough karma points, you can redeem them to get reincarnated, like as a sentient burrito or a K-pop star. Here, actually, let's do this one. I think it's funny. Oh, damn it! Every time!
Ah, yes, the big farm upstate. Technically, it's where all the dogs go when they get old or sick. But I could pull up your strings and get you on the guest list if you're interested.
Soul glows a bright shade of blue. An afterlife? That's just me and a bunch of dogs. That sounds like heaven. Take me there, please. Ah, rejoice. Shall be an eternity of petting sessions and treat giving in WALKS.
I'm happy you're happy, little one. Off we go then, to this charming pastoral adventure.
On your way to the big farm upstate, you pull Milo aside. You ask him if it's possible that your childhood dog, Kibbles, is at this farm.
Huh? Kibbles? What a strangely pedestrian name for a dog. You should have gone with Moonbeam or Mr. Hampton's. Anyway, yes, I imagine he'll be there, dear.
OMG. Huge if true. You and Milo arrive at the farm and drop off the soul. This place is full of doggos. You look around desperately. And look! There's Kibbles, your old dog! You're overcome with emotion. You run up to Kibbles, excited to finally reunite after 12 years. Kibbles stares at you, confused. You realize that, oh my god, Kibbles doesn't recognize you. Your childhood dog doesn't recognize you. You stand in front of Kibbles, speechless, dumbfounded, and intensely heartbroken. Kibbles wanders off. You watch him run around the farm. Looks like Kibbles has a new family now. He's got a husband dog and 3 puppies? Wait, dead dogs can have their own puppies? What are the rules on this fucking farm? It's clear that Kibbles has moved on. He's forgotten all about you and your precious childhood together. You have never felt such profound anguish. You weep openly. You start madly chasing Kibbles around the farm, begging him to remember you.
Mythos Jr., you need to pull yourself together. There's nothing more off-putting than begging someone to come to you, or to like you, even if that person actually is a dog.
I can't be seen with you.
Not again.
I'm sorry, but I just can't be seen with someone this desperate. There, I said it. And now I'm leaving you, blubbering pool of emotional vulnerability.
You're left alone at the farm. After weeping for 3 hours straight, you realize you have no idea how to get back to camp. Kibbles is the only dog you know around here. You ask him how to get back, but it's still super awkward between you two. Also, Kibbles is a dog. Dogs can't give you directions. You wander, heartbroken and aimless, for days. The warm sunshine of your childhood memories has been ruined, which makes you lose -2 charm and -1 boldness. I swear to God, I'm going to be in the negative, and I won't even know it because I can't see what the chip stats. It's so funny how hard this game shits on you when you make a single bad move. I just want to smooch a skeleton boy. Why is this so hard? You know what? We're going into the woods. We're going into the woods. I can't handle this rejection anymore. Thank you for the +1 in spirit. You hike deep into the woods and find a mysterious journal with the number 3 on it and half buried in the dirt. Inside, it's tons of information on local monsters and how to defeat them. It covers gnomes, psychics, time travelers, Illuminati-shaped demons. What boring journal? Where's the drama? Where are the inner thoughts and insecurities about school crushes? S'mores hair. Whoever wrote this journal knew nothing about how journals work. You gain no fun from this, but you surely get +2 smarts. Boring. I know, game. But I have been punished every single time for trying to do the fun thing. You spilled apple juice on the power outlet, and you're about to scrape off the stickiness with your metal fork when you see Milo.
Welcome to a new day with Milo Belladonna.
If it isn't Mythos Jr. Come with me, my dear. I need an intern to help me lead a soul into the afterlife. I lose charm every single time I do this. And I'm confident that you don't have anything better to do. Yep, except for lose my stats. You should really take this as a compliment. Not everyone has the dogmatic obedience and mortal apathy to be an intern. Plus, you get paid in experience. You were looking forward to cleaning off that power outlet, but your fork can wait. You join Milo. They lead the way to a fresh corpse. A glowing soul lingers above the body. Hello, recently dead cutie. I'm your new BFF of your journey to the afterlife. Some call me Death. Others call me Desire. But my followers just call me Me. Psst. The soul screeches loudly. The king has gone mad! Psst. Okay, that was a lot. And to be honest, I don't love being interrupted. You almost ruined my flow. I'll start over. Hello, recently dead cutie. I'm your new BFF. Listen to my tale of woe, the soul keeps yelling. The mad Mer King of the Mer Kingdom has gone mad. Psst. Mythos Jr., this is a totally teachable moment. Newly dead souls always want to tell you how they died. It's easy to just let them spill the tea. Alright, gonna get some food and get to catching up on some shows. Hope you get to bone Daddy / Devil Mans. Much love. Yeah. You agree to listen, so the soul begins shouting their tale. I was the Mer King's master of coin. I served the Mer King with pride and enforced a 180% tax upon the peasantry. Until the dark night, when the Mer King was attacked. He survived, but became paranoid, claiming that the attack was a coup orchestrated by his council. He killed us all. Which was no coup. In my dying words, I tried to tell the Mer King. 'Twas an ancient curse upon the crown. The dark night, that Mer King was struck by a vengeful spectre. I saw the spectre myself. It took the form of a young woman. As the spectre passed me by, I remember it stank of tequila and the devil's lettuce. That was absolutely Polly. Oh my god, I'm riveted. The assassination, the coup, and now a ghost? I'm afraid I might faint from the drama. I know, right? Thanks for listening. I feel better after telling my tale of woe. You can take me to the afterlife now. I'd love to, darling. But I'm afraid we have a problem. I see that you're hoping to bring along some luggage. That's fine, but you are way over our weight limit for mortal possessions. Over the weight limit, but preposterous, my family buried me with just 19 satchels full of my dearest possessions. Can't I upgrade to Economy Plus? I'm afraid not, dear. I only give special treatment to relevant dead people, like the ones who are verified on Twitter. It's only fair. It's called X now, Milo. What do you mean I'm not relevant enough for special treatment? I know the Mer King. You call this customer service, I call it madness. Let me speak to your manager. It looks like this dead aristocrat is going full-on Karen mode. Quick, prove your worth as Milo's intern and help them figure out what luggage to leave behind. What about leaving behind this suitcase full of bowling balls? Ah, my charming intern is right. If you simply leave behind this large suitcase that's filled with just bowling balls, we can be on our way to hell. I mean, the afterlife. Yeah, it's impossible, don't you see? My bowling balls are my most prized possessions of all. They're rare treasures. I couldn't possibly part with them. But they'll be useless to you. After all, there are no bowling alleys in the afterlife. We installed a no greased floors rule after the great slippery soul orgy of 1608. You tasteless fools, these bowling balls are decorative. You're not supposed to play with them. They're each for an important time in my life. Wait, really? I just assumed these for a tacky weeknight bowling league. I'm curious, why are these balls so valuable to you, sweetie? I suppose I'll explain. See, look at this one. I bought this bowling ball the day after my wife left me. I missed her every time I looked at it. This bowling ball is the exact same weight as the first baby I killed. When I hold it, I feel like the kind of person who wouldn't kill a baby. And this was my first bowling ball. My father gave it to me, right before he said he was disappointed in me. Burned down our house and abandoned my family forever. Stop right there, recently dead person whose name I'm not going to bother to learn. This is emotional intervention. I know that you died and life isn't easy for normal-looking people. That's no excuse to hide your light under a shroud of sadness. These bowling balls are dragging you down.
This is an opportunity to grow.
You need to leave this collection of miserable memories behind. Not because of the weight requirement, because of the weight they represent on your heart. You're right, Soul cries out through deep sobs. I'm going to leave them behind. This weight, I rid myself of it. You, Milo, and the Soul take the bowling balls back to their home, the bowling alley, and set them on fire as your dramatic gesture of the catharsis. It's so moving. I feel so much better now. I feel so light in my heart and my soul. It's like I could fly. Thank you, you angel of death. And thank you, you useless intern.
Got a gig.
I'm happy that you're happy, dear. Oh, we really should get a move on. I just got a notification about another gig I have to get to right after this. An entire bowling league needs to be escorted to heaven. Their cause of death was apparently arson and subsequent bowling alley structural collapse. So random. Milo gives you a glowing letter of recommendation and even lets you kill someone to practice reaping. Hell yeah! You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun from the rush of murder.
Anyone know a good ghost story?
Hello, Damien. It's a surprise that I'm not romancing you this time around. Oh, it's Blue Lady. It's too bad the Ninja Clues just took off. You're searching the campfire for a drop s'mores you can eat when you run into Dahlia and Milo, both crowded around Dahlia's phone.
Have no fear.
So as I was saying, I had to conquer the kingdom in the 4th circle of hell. They insulted me by being a kingdom that exists that I don't rule. Duh.
When life gives you lemons.
That makes perfect sense. It's like I always say, keep your friends close and hold your enemies like a baby bird that you can crush in your hand with one careless move.
God damn, Milo. So after I slaughtered their royal family and claimed the throne, I decimated half the population. It's a fun way to encourage obedience to my wrath. But here's the weird part. I tweeted about the whole thing on Hell Twitter, and I'm getting replies calling me a violent tyrant who's totally evil and not even cool. And apparently there's some kind of hashtag trending about it. I keep seeing Blue Scourge of Death, Dahlia Scandal, 4th Circle Burning.
Oh dear. Well, you've come to the right place. They don't call me the feed doctor for nothing. Dahlia, what exactly did you tweet?
This is a takeover.
4th Circle losers, I killed half your people. Welcome to Rule of my Iron Fist, Population U. Hashtag violent, hashtag violence, hashtag
Dahlia, this is a total emergency. You hashtag like a boomer. Oh, and the rest of us is pretty bad optics too.
Fascinating. I never considered the optics of conquering a kingdom, and now that you mention it, I know exactly what to do. Find and murder anyone who tweeted anything even slightly critical of me. I shall drink the blood of what I can only assume from the profile picture is a legion of anime girls.
Listen, Dahlia, I really do understand how you feel because I am a true empath that understands literally every possible emotion. But I'm afraid this is a little more complicated than just murdering a few Anon accounts. We gotta flip the narrative here and get the public opinion on your side.
Hashtag blessed life. Hashtag boomers be like.
Hashtag winning.
That way you can conquer 1,000,000 kingdoms and everyone will just cheer you on and admire how you're increasing the number of women in high-ranking government positions.
Man, Milo, I like the sound of that. Dahlia, ruler of 1,000,000 kingdoms.
Maybe I'll even take on a harem. Here's my official recommendation. Partner with some fourth circle influencers. I'm talking snap stories, posts, giveaways, fake relationships, fake breakups, everything.
I see. I'll partner with the most influential people in the fourth circle so that when I inevitably murder them, it'll really crush the will of the people.
Oh gosh, Dahlia does not seem to be absorbing Milo's social and media finesse. Steer these deadly cuties in the right direction. Let's see. Probably this one, really, but nice poem about how bad you feel. It's probably this one.
Hashtag winning.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Poem. I'm impressed, Mythos Jr. I didn't expect you to suggest something so emotionally magnificent. Dahlia, as your brand manager, I insist that you follow Mythos Jr.'s advice and post a poem about how bad you feel for doing all those murders.
Man,
Come on, Milo. Do I have to?
Yes. I'm expecting the poem to be at least 16 verses, and let's keep it to an iambic pentameter. It's the most apologetic meaning.
Iambic pentameter? Fearsome opponent. I must admit I've been bested by iambic pentameter many times. I didn't say it right that third time, but whatever. Someday I shall defeat your strange 5 feet! But Milo, before I get started, can it be less verses, please? I only have so many emotions to express, and 60% of them are rage and lust for violence.
Well, I suppose it can be shorter. Twitter has a character limit anyway, and the threads are a little gauche for this kind of thing.
Milo, do I have to make it a rhyme? It's so hard to rhyme. Nothing rhymes with bloodshed.
First, bunk bed rhymes with bloodshed, and second, fine. You can do a free verse if you absolutely insist, but artistically, you're making a huge mistake.
Dahlia spends the next 10 minutes on her poem. In that time, she manages to smash 46 different pencils on her fist due to pure frustration. Okay, I'm finally done. It's a haiku. Kind of. And it's also the best apology ever. Here it goes. This is just to say, I'm sorry I killed all those people so quickly. They were probably crying and screaming because they wanted to admire my strength before dying. Forgive me. They were so murderable. Their heads were so juicy and stompable. Actually, fuck this, you're welcome, love Dahlia. And posted. Now that's flipping the narrative.
Aesthetics on point.
Dahlia, that was so beautiful. An emotional masterpiece and totally authentic. No matter how terribly this is received by the general public, just take comfort in the fact that I'm proud of you. You did such a good job expressing yourself.
You and Milo quickly pull up Hell Twitter. Everyone is outraged, and Dahlia is being investigated by an international tribunal for violating the Geneva Conventions in hell.
you're the saddest bugs I've ever met.
What the hell? None of these people are celebrating my righteous victory. Social media is dumb. I'm gonna go conquer some shit to get this bad taste out of my heart.
Well, Mythos Jr., I think we should celebrate a job well done. Nothing satisfies me like an emotional redemption in the form of poetry.
Hashtag blessed.
Maybe we could write a few together. We could rhyme bloodshed with bunk bed, if you know what I mean.
Yes, please. I can't use my skills. I don't know what they are. I have to take a gamble. Bueno. Look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? What about this one? Imagination shot. I'll take this. It looks nice. Can I see my stats now? Imagination shot. Will expand your mind. It's pure creativity. Fuck yeah. The small unicorn is just decorative, but you can eat it if you feel like it. Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. It's killing me that he actually said hashtag blessed.
Wherever I go, it'll be a blast.
I have to be in the negative for fun at this point. Center of the lake, you gather a crew of just as friends. Don your eye patch, sail out there to find a booty. Tiny island with a single palm tree. You dig up the box open in case of a very boring day. You open the box and find plus you fun. Afterwards, you find Dahlia, Aravi, and Milo crouched around something on the sound. You head over to see what they're looking at. I'm so tired of yelling for her. Come on, Dwayne, crush him, crush that crustacean.
Rip his shell off, eat his organs, do a spin
You're
move.
trending, darling.
Try moving a few centimeters to the left where I can get a better photo of you.
You get close enough to see what they're yelling at. Two hermit crabs are facing off against each other in a ring of other agitated hermit crabs. This is it! The Hermit Crab Fight Club spoke of in Monster Camp Legend. Right now it looks like anything but legendary, though. The crab they're calling Dwayne is getting its shell-shocked by a much larger and handsomer crab. The fight is soon over.
Ugh, come on, at least win one match, you stupid crab. Pathetic, you're hardly worth the name Dwayne the Rock Lobster Johnson. Well, yeah, he's not actually a lobster, for one thing.
Branding trumps accuracy, darling. This is the 21st century. But I do have to admit, this inspiring underdog story is quickly turning into bad content. I think it's high time we interfered.
Yeah, by subjecting Dwayne to a rigorous training regimen. Don't be stupid. All he needs is better equipment like a +2 shell or a repeating crossbow.
But all of that would be utterly meaningless without a stronger presence on social media. We need to get this crab on Instagram.
Meanwhile, the bigger crab is making Dwayne smell her gonopores. None of the others have it right. The ultimate hermit crab upgrade is tango lessons? Doesn't Death like to tango? It's probably this one.
Aesthetics on point.
Yes! Triumphing over one's own inner demons is a great way to build a brand. Fans love it when you experience a devastating personal tragedy live online. Remember, you can't spell the contents of your soul without content.
Agreed. Well-executed redemption arc will provide ample opportunities for training montages. What? Emotional growth, training montages? That's gonna take way too long. I've always speedrun this shit. Here, I brought crab steroids.
Before anyone can object, Aravi jams a syringe between Dwayne's armor plates and shoots him full of crustacean muscle juice.
Take that, noob.
There, simple. He gets strong and he'll murder the other crabs. Life hack.
But soon,
Oh fuck, Dwayne the Rock Lobster Johnson has become addicted to steroids. Who could have foreseen this? This is what we get for skipping the training montage. Never skip the training montage, Aravi.
Calm down, you two. I think the steroid addiction might actually be a good thing. Don't you see? This is the low point of the redemption arc. All we need to do is get Dwayne off steroids and he'll be redeemed in the eyes of the audience.
My gods, by ignoring Mythos Jr.'s wisdom, I ended up doing exactly what she suggested anyway. This is some ancient prophecy shit right here. But will there be a training montage?
Life is a gift.
There can be as many training montages as you want, Dahlia. As many as you want.
17 training montages later, plus an additional training montage to train you all in how to do a good training montage.
MVP.
Well, I've certainly learned valuable lessons about attempting to contradict Mythos Jr.'s advice. Also that giving steroids to hermit crabs is wrong. I've learned that it's possible to do a training montage inside a training montage.
Hashtag winning.
And I've learned that my younger followers really identify with hermit crabs for some reason. Probably something to do with the economy. Everybody wins.
Everybody includes you. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Oh no. Oh no, tomorrow's the day. Okay. I need fun. Backstroke, side stroke, Macarena stroke. Mime having a stroke. +2 fun. Going to die in less than 48 hours, but honestly, this has been the best week of your entire life. It's all thanks to Milo. They've been spending every moment with you, planning the big party and helping you celebrate all the best parts of being alive. Currently, the two of you are admiring some blooming pink cherry blossoms trees together. In a private garden, of course. No peasants around to obstruct your view.
#blessed.
Aren't the blossoms gorgeous, Mythos Jr.? Technically, cherry blossoms are supposed to bloom in the spring, not the summer. But I called in a few favors with nature so you could see them now. It'd be a downright tragedy if you died before seeing these flowers, after all.
Milo sighs happily and leans on your shoulder. They whip out their phone and start texting. You realize that this is one of your favorite parts of life. Quiet, comfortable silence while someone you adore is texting right beside you.
Oh, look, Mythos Jr., the caterer for the party, just confirmed that they can make the amuse-bouche you look like tiny versions of your face. Thank God. Why, I can't believe the party's tomorrow. Life flies by so quickly. By the way, have you started contemplating your big party toast? It'll be the total climax of the evening. And really, the encapsulation of what made your life worth living. No pressure, though.
Hey, darling.
Why don't you read me what you have so far, darling? I'm sure I'll be thoroughly impressed with your profundity.
Okay, it's time to impress the fuck out of Milo with your big party speech. You've been working on it, so this should be pretty easy. You just have to make up 2 poetic metaphors and 1 mind-blowing closing line. Here goes. Oh my god, what? I'm trying to get Grey to let me buy them a husk plush, but they won't give me their address. The end of a beautiful song. A jazz solo where improvisation meets beauty. As I prepare to leave, I want to tell you about the thing I think everyone should do at least once before leaving this realm. We should all... Okay, this is Monster Prom, which means it's unhinged as fuck. I'm gonna bully them and let me be nice. Malicious compliance. Let me see. We should all... What's, like, a super crazy thing? This game's really unhinged. Fuck, I don't know how to spell ayahuasca. Let's see, how about... Drink... No. We should all... I do not actually endorse this, kids. Do nose candy.
Aesthetics on point.
Ah, yes. Your words ring so true, so wise. I've brought death to so many people and I couldn't have put it better myself. Death truly is the end of a beautiful song. When you think of it like that, my job as Grim Reaper requires a whole new layer of meaning, doesn't it? And life, such poetry, Mythos Jr. You make life and death make so much sense. Of course, if life is clearly a jazz solo where improvisation meets beauty, it can only end with the end of a beautiful song. Those two things are such a perfect complement for each other, such an obvious balance.
Life.
Ah,
So beautiful.
when you put it like that, you make me fall in love with life all over again. Mythos Jr., I didn't know you had such poetry in your heart. Thank you for sharing it with me. Finding the poetry in life may sound cheesy, but it's so necessary. Sadly, there are so many people spending their days complaining and focusing on what makes them hurt. So much frustration, anger, sadness. It's true that life can be hard, but it's not as good or bad a good or a bad thing. It's a complicated entanglement of many things that spin and spin until it stops spinning when you least expect it. Will you welcome death as a final chapter to all the delicious things your soul savored? Or will you ask yourself why you never got the chance to do nose candy as you realize all that could be and wasn't? Then, there's the other people. The ones that, as you say, see life as a jazz solo where improvisation meets beauty. It is so sweet to watch them die. Their soul truly sings, Mythos Jr., as they found the little miracles hidden in their day-to-day. They remember all the kisses, all the dances, all the laughter. Every celebration where they ended up embracing the sun as it arose, surrounded by loved ones, so embrigaded of life.
Magnificent.
They look so at peace, and as they take my hand, they tell me about all these beautiful things.
Milo takes your hand.
How can you not love life when, in between all the pain, it has the potential to harbor all that raw, aggressive beauty?
Every moment is beautiful.
Isn't life weird and wonderful? If we only had met before, if you only had had more time. We could do nose candy together. Imagine that. So deep and true until I got to my prom. Oh my god. Oh.
You're killing it.
No, I choose to focus on what's good. And I am happy that we met now, Mythos Jr., and that I got to know you this well before you go. Come.
Milo pulls you into a vibrant, passionate dance.
Tomorrow will be a sad day, but also a wonderful day. Let's dance to life, and to all that makes this wild ride something so memorable. And to you and me.
Life is a gift.
Let's dance forever till the world ends. Dance with me.
They look at you so intensely. It's like they pierce the very core of yourself. Ah, so close to the end, and yet feeling like life is just blossoming into such a feast of emotions. But who cares? Today you dance. Today you dance forever. Yes, the cha-cha slide specifically. The last day of summer's here. Who will be your summer love? Fucking obviously.
Let's do this.
Please don't deny me.
Today is the day.
Today you die.
Hey, Mythos Jr. We both know what happens now. Are you ready?
As ready as you'll ever be. Your big party goes off without a hitch. It's a true celebration of life. Your life. After several hours of dancing and fun, everyone has gone to watch the meteor shower elsewhere.
It has been beautiful, hasn't it? I loved doing this with you. I didn't know you that well before, but now that I've helped arrange a celebration of your life, like to think I know you much more better. And I must admit, I like what I see. Okay, it should happen any moment now. I'll get a ping on my phone for the gig. I asked to take any gig nearby tonight, so I should be the one bringing you to the other side.
You two hold hands and wait. And wait.
Weird. Let me check something. Oh. Oh. Okay, so funny story. I think I misread the gig. It wasn't you who's dying tonight, but another Mythos Jr. It's a pretty common name, you know? If I only paid a bit more attention to my gigs, my bad.
So, you're not gonna die?
I mean, you will someday, but not tonight. Still, we could keep on celebrating life, if you know what I mean.
Milo starts undressing while entering the lake. They throw you a short, suggestive glance.
To be reborn.
Your heart stops for a second, but like in a good way. You join Milo in the lake. They're so free, so in love with life, it's inspiring. You could learn a lot from them, like how meaningless it is to worry about death, when you could spend every minute basking in the earthly wonders of being alive. I thought they meant nose kid. And that night you celebrate life in a feast of flesh and desire. First playthrough got a secret ending. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing to the star night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there, on that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. Ah, welcome, Blayrock. With all my friends around that campfire, so young and unafraid, and so ready to start. I don't think I like the phrase "a feast of flesh." Don't ruin this for me, Imagine. Glad you got who you wanted after all that stress. Dude, me too. It's awesome. It was a lot of fun. I kind of think I like this one a little bit better than the first one. Oh my god, Polly fucking eating hot dogs in the lake. Oh, they animated him! Milo! I love you! There's a little pig. You know, if I play this one again, not tonight, but if I played this one again, I think I would probably try to romance the chick with the hex. She interests me. Oh, you found a chip. I'm very proud of you. Also, maybe the robot. I might try to romance the robot. I like my witch girl. That's fair. She just keeps winning against him. What the fuck? I love how they animated this ending. What the hell? I like how the hex just always eats stuff. That's it. He's so cute! I also really like Damon though still. It's good that they brought him back, I think. This is so cute. I don't want to skip this just because the animations are so cute and this is the first time I've ever seen it. Is that a Minotaur? Where'd the Minotaur come from? Fuck that cat. She labeled it wine, I think? Her animations are also good too. We do love a thick, gothy mommy. That is fair. Oh, the little robot guy's so happy to be in that selfie. Yay! Oh. I just unlocked Ko-Fi beats to relax/study to. Nifty! Well, let's go ahead and